Mario Odyssey is finally here, and it's been a long wait, but I can tell you for a surety that it is definitely worth it. There was no doubt that this game was going to be good, but we just didn't know how good, and that's what I'm here to tell you today. I remember when I first saw this game on the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer. They didn't show much, but what they showed was enough to get me excited. And that excitement held over till we got an official announcement. And now I finally have the game, and I'm here to tell you exactly what I thought about it. Let's just start with Mario and how he controls. So far, he's controlled phenomenally. I mean, there's never been a better Mario. 64 Mario was a little clunky and janky. I haven't played Sunshine, so I couldn't tell you if that one's better. In Galaxy, it felt a little off, but I think they finally nailed it, and nailed how Mario should really feel the control. Mario has this way of movement that's different than any other platformer that you'll find, and it works so well in this game more than any other game. But Mario's not alone on this adventure. He's also got his buddy Cappy. Cappy can help in a variety of different ways. The main way is throwing Cappy to either kill enemies or capture them, which is basically taking over their body. Pardon my lack of capture card, but here is the basics of Cappy. You click Y or shake the Joy-Con to do a regular throw. If you throw it and then shake the Joy-Con again, it will lock onto things, such as this guy right here. And if you shake the Joy-Cons downward, Cappy can go like that. If you shake it upward, up like that, shake it both Joy-Cons to the side, and he'll do this little spin around thing, which can be super handy. So yeah, those are the basics of Cappy. Mario's also got some new moves as well, not just with Cappy. He's got his returning long jump as usual. He has the spin helicopter thing from 3D World. He has this dive that's from Sunshine but disappeared in Galaxy. And one of my favorite things about it is the roll, which is super fun and easy to get places fast. Now I want to talk about the main collectible in this game. There's always been some collectible in all the 3D Mario games. In most of them, you collect stars. In Sunshine, you collect shines. And in this game, you're going to be collecting moons to power up your ship, the Odyssey, so you can get places to reach more kingdoms and chase down Bowser. These power moons can be found in a variety of ways. It can simply just be getting to one point on the map. It can be beating a boss, or it could simply be sitting down on a bench with a lonely guy. I'm not making that up. That is legitimately one of the ways you can get one. One might say that this is dumb, so why would you go for the harder moons when you can go for the easy ones? Well, I'll tell you, I've never really had a problem with this, and some of the toughest bosses actually give you multi-moons, which are actually give you the power of 3 moons in one. So I've never really felt it to be degrading. It's felt rewarding no matter what task I'm doing. So yeah. Another big staple of the Mario series are the levels. And in this case, they are called kingdoms. Each one of them is new and unique. I don't dislike a single one of them. There are some that are better than others, of course, but they can range anywhere from a sandy desert that has been frozen over by Bowser himself to a beautiful, serene lake, which is one of my personal favorites. One of my least favorites was the Luncheon Kingdom. I just didn't like it because it's hard to describe, because there was lava everywhere, and I've never been a huge fan of lava levels anyway, but it had a nice aesthetic, and like I said, I don't dislike any of them, but some are better than others. I mentioned Cappy's ability to capture things earlier, but I can't stress this enough. This is one of the biggest and coolest new mechanics of the game. You can capture anything from a Goomba to a Bullet Bill to even a giant T-Rex. Some captures are cooler than others, and some are even super duper weird and don't make a whole lot of sense, but each one of them opens up a cool new gameplay element that I would have never thought of before. Here's a little example of how the capturing all works. So here we have some chain chomps, a regular enemy in Mario's Adventures, and usually you can't take these guys out without pounding their post, but in this game they don't have that, so what you're going to have to do is throw your hat on them, and there you are, a cool little guy with a nice mustache. So with these guys you pull back and let loose and send them flying into blocks. You could do that, or you could do something more fun. Now check right up here, we've got a good old buddy, a buddy friend here who we can use to our advantage. And this is one of the coolest captures in the game. It's so awesome, and it's even just in the second level, which is pretty incredible. You can tear right through these guys and just no time flat. You can dash with them and you can attack with them as well. You can tear down this wall no problem. And another cool thing about him is if you head over here to this trampoline, you can get some serious air. And that is not something you see every day, my friends. He's even got the mustache too, so that's always nice. In Mario's Adventures, you typically see him in his regular old plumbing outfit with his suspenders and red shirt and his good old red cap, but in this game they switch it up a little bit, and let me show you what I mean. So here we are in the Odyssey Mario's ship. So here's what I mean by Mario's not always in his regular suit. So let's check it out. You see all these options here. There's so many different things you can dress up in. One of my personal favorites is the samurai outfit, but there is so much more. One of the coolest ones, once you beat the game, you can get this. Call back to all those playing in the N64 days, and I don't know why, but I really love this. It seems stupid, and there's so many of them, like, why would you get them all? But it's so fun just to run around in all these different outfits, and also Mario's. The internet seems to be freaking about this one here, no shirt for Mario. Seems Nintendo's showing some sort of pattern here, first Link and now Mario. Jeez, Nintendo, slow down, my friend. So yeah, it may seem dumb, but I promise you, you'll have more fun with this than almost anything else in the game. It's so fun to dress up Mario. Another pointless but cool thing you can do in Mario Odyssey is this little capturing pictures thing. So in all games, you can do screenshots on the controller during gameplay, but in this, it gives you a special way to do it, which allows you to be a little more creative. And let me show you what I mean. So here's one that I just came up with just barely. So that's nice. So all you have to do in order to get a capture of a photo is do what you want to do, and then hit the down arrow on the D-pad on the left Joy-Con, and there you go. That's a very flattering picture you got going on there, Mario. Another awesome thing about it is there are very many, a ton of different things you can do with the picture on here. So if you do this, you can tilt it in any way. So maybe you can get a nice screensaver for your cell phone, and that's always nice. Another thing you can do is you can add the logo anywhere you want, so that's always nice. You can change through a variety of filters. We got blur, blur times 2, sepia, black and white, sharpen, smear, fisheye lens, hypercolor, silhouette, cartoon, illustration, oil painting, pencil sketch, line drawing, NES, Game Boy, SNES, and no filter. So wow, That is a lot of options. You can always zoom in there. That's nice. Getting really close to them there, you can zoom out. You turn the display off, and then you click the capture button to take the picture, just like that, up in the top right corner. So yeah, I mean, if that's your fix, you go ahead and do that. One of the most brilliant things about Super Mario Odyssey is Mario's different moves. Okay, so we've already discussed this a little bit earlier, but what I mean is it's perfect for beginners because it's easy to do, and he's easy to learn, but he also has a variety of different moves that allow for more complex movement for new guys who already know what they're doing. And it's so brilliant, because if you look up speedruns of this, it's incredible how awesome and diverse it can be. But for someone who's not as skilled, like me, you can breeze through it without using any of these highly complicated techniques. And it strikes that perfect balance for both types of players. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I mean. So I've been trying a little bit of this Mario parkour thing myself. So you see there's this button here, and usually you're supposed to hit it, and that makes a path over to the side where those ladies are over there. But I'm going to try it my own way. And see? Just like that, you can clear large amounts of areas and do cool stuff and like that by using Mario's cool, diverse moveset. But you don't have to do that. You can just do it the easy way. There's a completely easier way to climb up, but for those who are more skilled, they can do cool stuff like that. Well, that about wraps up my review. If you enjoyed, leave a like, how about it? And if you have ideas for a video that you want me to make, leave it down in the comments below. So that's all from me. See ya. Wait on. Hold a minute. Wasn't there another Switch/PlayStation/Xbox game starring a cool character coming out recently? I'm trying to put my finger on it. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, Sonic Forces. Man, I gotta pick that up and review it. That looks awesome. Oh. Shoot.